Record, go ahead and hit that follow button. The Bella Leon Show. I am here every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the things that happen on the TikTok streets. Respectfully, continue to run the likes up. Thank y'all for the gifts. If you would like to subscribe to become a part of the jury, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You are officially in the courtroom. Thank y'all for the gifts. All right. And on that note, so as y'all already know, if you don't, let me go ahead and help y'all out. And again, thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you for the haters. Thank you, Kim. So, Mrs. Reese, thank you. We had some things that happened. We had some events, some get-togethers. We had some causes that happened as well. And unfortunately, there is a thing where, so thank you, Mrs. Sweet. Love you, sis. There is a thing where, unfortunately, the mess sometimes can overshadow the positive things that be going on. And as a result, it is going to kick us off into the first case. Now, typically, we usually don't know what causes the trickle effect that makes the week pop off the way it does, but I actually have how it started. And with that being said, the first case, she's already in the panel. The first case is Trina versus Ajai.
If this was that everything you said, didn't nobody say.
Y'all was okay, and then you said you don't know about Trina yesterday, so
Didn't nobody say none of that. No, I don't give a damn about that. I didn't even remember that. I'm talking about this morning when she talking about people eyes is burning and all this other bullshit. Talking about that's what they said, and then nobody said that. Bitch, you talking to your motherfucking self. The fuck?
No, what Melba said was you was in the bed.
No man said none of that. She ain't said none of that. AJ said.
No,
she ain't said none of that.
No, Trina said, Melba said that you was
you're not listening. The stuff that AJ said this morning, Trina didn't even say Melba said. AJ added her own stuff. Nothing. She talked about the girl said her eyes was burning. It was this. I don't even remember half of what she said, but I know didn't nobody say that but AJ. Weird ass bitch.
Okay, come on now with all that. Okay, can we listen to the thing?
She's very upset.
Did you say that the people's eyes was burning?
That's not what I said. What I said was, I could imagine how the conversation went when Melma was telling Trina all of the shit she was saying about Trina Bean. And I was basically giving a synopsis of how she was running Trina Bean down. And now...
Okay, hold on.
That is what that was. All that Trina is doing is unnecessary. I refuse.
You said eyes seared to the back of their heads. See, AJ, now that was a little sprinkle.
I did. It was. Come on now.
Okay, you sprinkled
I'm listening to the fucking thing, but do it require all that shit that Trina doing? After she done openly disrespected me? Like, are we serious?
Let's keep it light. Let me stop too.
Just being extra.
Hey, AJ. I'm gonna stop, Nikki.
Hey, little baby. So just let us know.
It wasn't like that, truthfully. It was, you know how we come in the morning and be like, what I missed last night? Oh, go ahead. That's what it was.
Well,
AJ, I know this off subject, but I hope Friday hurry up and pass because I'm sick of it.
anything.
What? I have no clue, Manny, especially after how hard I was going for her behind that protest. I even got ate up in the newsroom behind that BS. Remember?
And why is Trina talking like that?
It's ridiculous. Like,
That's why I said, you know, I wished her friends and you all.
So let me make sure I give context so y'all can understand what we're listening to. So what happened was there was some things that was said by a few other content creators on the app. And allegedly AJ was recapping what was being said, but it was said that AJ added some sprinkle into it. And based on the sprinkle, it rubbed Trina the wrong way. Let's keep listening.
We would just focus more on the true issues at hand, the good African American fight. Instead of all this divisiveness between Black women, I really wish you ladies would come together. And I thought AJ was going to be the crusader in that particular area.
Manny, but unfortunately, it does look like she's continuing the nonsense because, again, she tried to pit Black women against each other this morning by adding in all that extra stuff that nobody even said. Knowing how I am and knowing how I react, she wanted me to react to that nonsense. She even went so far as to lie on Mad Cow and say that Mad Cow had it on her YouTube, another lie. Yeah, so I don't know what she's got going on. She's perpetuating a lot of lies and a lot of nonsense.
Trina, as I just said earlier, I stand with you. I stand beside you. I stand in front of you.
Nobody go get Trina, please. And I appreciate that, Manny. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and apologize for my antics yesterday. I clearly was mistaken as to who my friends are and what's right and what's wrong. I will have to accept that accountability. I hope you had a wonderful time at that gorgeous celebration of life that was Miss Nitra's 50th birthday party. And we're going to continue to let the people do what they want to do. We're not going to ever support blatant liars. She finna be more.
Trina, as you know, people are going to start joining.
Now, one moment. I need to make sure y'all understand what's going on. I need y'all to see, I need y'all to physically see how this entire situation changes. So, mind you, AJ was laughing, you know, she was joking. She gave some satire, rubbed Trina the wrong way. Trina's in the newsroom. But listen to how it goes left. Look at the difference.
Trina, this is preposterous. I hate this.
I don't mind, Manny. Actually, I think that we need to get a real we need to get a real boots on the ground and stop playing. So you know what, Manny? I think this is a good thing.
Trina, not even 24 hours later. This is preposterous. I am in awe.
And I'm in awe. You and I'm in awe.
Damn. I hate that happened to you, Trina. You did not deserve that. Nobody deserves to get lied on.
That woman deserves to
get lied on.
Exactly. And then to lie on all these other Black women, if it was just me, I probably wouldn't even be so upset. But to lie on multiple Black women, wow.
Not one, but two. Like,
let me ask you this, and I'm being so serious when I ask you this. Do you think that with AJ here, they gotta open up the ladies with her even fact check information? Do you think they even ask her?
It's even worse, Manny. In fact, a lot of the ladies over there agreed to the lies, said they heard it themselves. It's even a lot worse than what we think.
Wait a minute. So it was more than one Black woman that was going against other Black women?
Absolutely.
Lied? I know you fucking
Yes. They all lied and said they heard it on Mad Cow's YouTube. They all lied. Throwing Mad Cow in there as well. So they tried to get J Tree, Melma, and Mad Cow, and me.
Shut it up. Justice for Trina and Mad Cow. Justice for Trina and Mad.
All right, there was speculation as to how that conversation turned left. Did we all catch that? How the conversation turned left? Just that fast? Okay, so we have someone in the audience that said AJ lied on me last night. A mystery. A mystery. I do not know what happened with you and AJ last night. But
Sorry, Bella.
oh, Sadori. Sadori, would you like to come up? Lied on you about what exactly? If I'm not mistaken, so Sadori, wasn't you friends with AJ at one point? Or a panelist? I could be wrong, but your name does sound familiar. I remember seeing you in the clips back in the day, but your name was Safari on, I say Safari Child. Sadori, excuse me. So, if not, we're going to focus on the clip.
No peace. No justice.
No peace. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We need to get boots on the ground.
Getting ready for church, I understand. Not a problem. So, as we can see, so that conversation took a left turn when Erica said justice for Mad Cow and Trina. Now, some would say that would be problematic only because we know AJ was just down in Mississippi marching for a cause, marching because some injustices have taken place. Again, context.
Trina the Mad Cow at this point. I am sick of this. This is not okay.
We asked y'all not to do this, but you did it.
Now, Trina, don't mock me now, okay?
I'm sorry, friend. This is a serious thing. No, I like how you say this, so I am gonna say that, Erica. It's all right.
Okay. So listen, this is too much.
No, it truly is, and this could have been a really bad situation. I could be beefing right now with Mad Cow, J Trina, and Milma. This could have went totally wrong. It really could have. It's a good thing that I had the wherewithal to ask the source straight up. I asked Milma herself. It's a good thing I did that. Let's just say, God forbid, I was off my medication. I ran out of my prescription. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So thankfully, I fact checked and didn't listen to the group of liars.
That's right, Trina.
I'm gonna pray for you tonight. Well, I ain't gonna pray. That's my prayer right there. But that's fucked up. I'm sorry, sis. And you don't even like me, but I'm sorry, sis.
Yeah, beefing with a blogger on top of that could be bad news when you need the news to spread the awareness of what the message that you're trying to get out. But to lie on a blogger and another black woman is I am flabbergasted. Like, this is too much.
And it's actually a huge slap in the face because Manny can attest and plenty of other people can attest. I've been boots on the ground for AJ. Not just with this protest, but with this Genty situation as well. I was really putting in work to make sure that there was peace among AJ and the JJs, just to be spit in my face.
You didn't deserve that.
I'm so shaken by this because I truly wanted to believe AJ when she came over here to say that she was looking to make a change. I truly, in the depths of my pits of my soul, believed her. And I see yet again, she's a fraud.
Y'all say her name. Trina, Mad Cow. Trina, Mad Cow. Trina, Mad Cow. The names matter.
Say our names. Say our names.
Say their names. And I'm gonna be here, Trina, in full support in the comments. You have a good day, okay? You know,
I really appreciate this.
Yeah, you're welcome. Manny, the movement begins now.
Move that fucking
I agree. I stand with you, ladies. Mad Cow, I stand with you, Mad Cow. Trina. I'm gonna get it right this time.
I'm getting choked up, man, because seriously, this could have been dangerous. This could have been dangerous.
I stand with you, Trina. The hell yeah. The hell yeah. I stand with you, Trina. The hell yeah.
Yep, and to hell with you, Trina, because I'm blocking you, bitch.
We don't get that motherfucker out another month's money.
This is so sad.
Trina, she was on fire.
Can't handle it.
Yo, let's just take a moment. Take a moment to reset, y'all, because this is a whole lot. Yet the women are back into it. This is crazy. So let's just relax, y'all. Let's just relax. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy, y'all. Like, I am just truly feeling some type of way with everything that's going on, and I try to trust you all, and I honestly try to support y'all in whatever way I can, but honestly, this just really hurts.
I'm disgusted. No, this shit's not funny. That's just not fucking funny. I gotta go without a job.
As we are listening, can y'all continue to please run up the likes just to protect the live? Thank y'all for supporting the live goal. Again, if you want to be a part of the jury in the courtroom, by all means, grab you a subscription.
I'm irritated right now. This is irritating me. It was funny till it wasn't. This shit not funny no more. I don't.
AJ, can we turn this off, please? Can we talk about something else? Because I'm really getting upset, like for real. Because I don't find a fuck thing funny about that.
We all know I don't give a fuck what y'all find funny. Y'all find a lot of the wrong shit funny. Hello? So now what?
Trina, processing how everything played out, right? We understand why AJ was down in Mississippi, correct?
I sure do.
Okay. So I have to ask, if it was a family member that she was protesting for, and you heard someone making a mockery by saying, say their names, like basically the heckling that was going on, put the shoe on your foot, would you feel the same way?
If it was my people, no. AJ also wouldn't have been protesting for my family. Because, yeah.
You really believe that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Mississippi
Why do you
stand
believe
up.
she wouldn't?
Mississippi stand up. I agree. What that, Bella?
No, I said, why wouldn't you believe that AJ would rally behind your family if something was to happen? Why do you believe that?
AJ herself said this is her first time going to any event of this nature. So that's why. This is not something that AJ does. This is something that AJ did. There's a difference.
Okay. Given the circumstance of why she went down there, she went for a positive cause. Don't you think it was distasteful to pretty much make light of what was going on and turn it into a comedy session in that moment? Do you think that was distasteful? Just forget how everybody else feel. Yourself, you know who you are as a human. You know right from wrong. You know your moral compass. I'm asking you directly about who you are inside. Forget how the app treated you. Forget all of that. As who you are as a person, do you feel like it was distasteful in that moment looking back on it?
I knew it was distasteful in the moment. I'm not dumb.
Okay. I respect your honesty. All right, so what would you say to people that are discouraged from wanting to go out and protest?
What would I say to them?
Yes.
Bella, you really want me to... You asking me, what would I say to people who are discouraged from going out and protesting because of what?
So some people believe that there isn't going to be any justice served, that people don't truly care about the situations at hand. They feel like our own don't care about each other. Like there's a lot of dynamics here. So our own not caring about each other. The people who don't look like us don't care for us, hence these circumstances. When they feel discouraged and feel like they don't even want to be bothered with protesting, with wanting to seek some type of justice, what advice would you give to encourage them to keep pushing forward?
I wouldn't. I would say that it's probably not for you. If the feelings and sentiments and thoughts of others is going to stop you from fighting for a cause that you say you believe in, I wouldn't give you any advice. I would say to go home.
Okay.
Because protesting is dangerous. You could lose your life. You can lose your freedom. There's a lot that goes along with it. So if you're so easily changed, then you ain't gonna make it out there on the forefront. So that's what I would tell them. Because when them pellet bullets start hitting you, when them police get the macing you, if talking has discouraged you, oh, you're gonna be in a world of trouble when you get out there on that field. So I would tell you to go home. Yeah, that's what I would tell them. Because I've been out there. And words was the least of what we was dealing with.
Well, I do appreciate you admitting that you understand it was distasteful, wrong, especially given the circumstance of us finding out what we knew. Good day, everyone. Again, thank y'all for running up the lights. I guess my concern is like, have we gotten to a point where we are desensitized?
Yeah, that's how. I mean, with everything that goes on this side, it took for me to make a distasteful joke for y'all to get that. I mean, out of all the years and all the things that we've seen happen between children, people's dead family members, people's jobs, people's addiction journeys, people's mental health journeys, people's cancer, people passing away that we know on this app. Out of all of that, it took my distasteful joke in 2025 for y'all to get that?
Absolutely not. I've been saying for a long time, hence accountability court. I do find it strange, the picking and choosing, the selective outrage. I've been speaking to it for quite some time. I actually have. And believe it or not, this is why I'm glad we do have the jury, simply because the audience, aka the jury, believe it or not, y'all do hold your peers accountable more than you think. It's your peers who watch what y'all say and do, which determine the outcome of how we interact with each other over here. Whether y'all want to acknowledge that or not is really a thing. If y'all start setting boundaries, what you allow and what you don't allow, it will be a turnaround. But that's just my observation and my opinion. Drop Queen.
Morning. I came up here to be a juror, but I find it very interesting when you're speaking to someone about their behavior, then they go to, well, you did it too. Okay, well, we should have addressed them at the moment that they did it, and maybe people have addressed them. So just because somebody else does it doesn't justify what you do. Just like we saw Trina apologize about Roro, then later really just backtrack on her apology because she started talking about what HB did when HB didn't do anything close to what she had done. So that makes no sense. Why apologize for something, then say, fuck you, fuck the apology, because HB did it too. That's weird. Just keep the apology and stand on what the fuck you said.
So let's get a couple corrections. First off, the apology to Roro never got backtracked. Why I brought up HB is because HB got her Roger American Dad looking ass up on the panel. Talk about Roro, not that one. She doesn't deserve that. That's why I brought into question what HB said. And you're right, we didn't do the same thing. I made one joke. She made four. She called it a barbecue pit. She blamed Roro for the rest of the units getting burned down because she was on live. Said she didn't give a fuck. If we're going to be insensitive about a child, she's going to be insensitive about that grown woman who made it out healthy. Okay, said she would be sitting in ashes if she was waiting on the mafia. So you're absolutely correct. We didn't do the same thing. She did it 4 times over. Number 3, I don't even remember which one I was on. I think that was the second. So three is I didn't say, well, other people did it too. Bella asked me a direct question. Bella made a direct sentiment and I answered it. Do I think that we're desensitized? My response was if it took for one joke from me in 2025 to make y'all realize y'all desensitized and y'all niggas is losing it. You're not paying attention. That's what I said.
That'd be funny. That sounds like what white people saying. That's the same thing that happened with AJ and the protests. Oh, if I wouldn't have said
It's
something.
not actually.
If you allow me to finish, I wasn't talking when you were talking.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't forget the crispy house. Forgot that one. Sorry. Thanks, Common Cousins. She called the house crispy too. Go ahead.
So that's the same thing that happened last week. We started hearing people flip the scenario. Oh, if I wasn't laughing, it wouldn't have been as highlighted as it was. Oh, and you just said if I didn't do something insensitive, y'all wouldn't realize that y'all desensitized. That kind of sounds like white people whipping your ass and then you finally fight back and then they say, oh, if I wouldn't have whipped your ass, you wouldn't have had the galls to fight back. What kind of weird?
That's not what I said. Are you okay?
Please.
I said Bella. Now listen closely.
Oh my God.
I said Bella asked a direct question.
Talking about that, I'm talking about.
Are we desensitized? My response was, did it take a joke from Trina in 2025 for y'all to realize that? We've been desensitized. So that's not, oh, well, if it wasn't for me mistreating you, you wouldn't have had the gumption to stand up for yourself. That's not what I'm saying, stupid.
The only one stupid is a motherfucker that's damn near 40 in somebody else's house eating up their grapes.
Who's damn near 40?
Don't call me no name, bitch.
The only one stupid is the one with 6 kids and a dad to go with each of them. And a husband for every 10 years you've been on this earth. A husband for every 10 years you've been on this earth. That's dumb. That's dumb.
You can't get a husband or a woman. You can't get nothing. You can't get a husband,
a daddy for each one of them, and a husband for every 10 years you've been on this earth. Let me switch pages.
What the fuck I have, bitch?
Let me switch pages.
You don't know what I have. It's still more than what you'll ever have at your age. Because you damn near mine and don't have shit. Your mama don't love you. You tell your daughter, fuck her. You gonna play with her goddamn laptop to get on the fucking internet and then want to send her off with somebody else because you don't want to deal with her. You did that shit on live. We know you a scamming no good ass bitch. Bitch of a mother, bitch of a daughter. You ain't shit. You can't even be a good roommate eating up Essence grape.
Bella, you're muted.
Thank you. In the words of Susu, take a lap, come back. I couldn't get off that mute button fast enough. Let's simmer down. We've been trying to get through these court cases. It's Easter Sunday. I could have taken a break today, but I missed y'all. I know y'all missed me, even the ones that hate me. So let's get through these cases, please. Relax. Get some water. Calm down. It is just a conversation. Focus. Now let's try this again.
Oh yeah, what?
She should have been told to calm down when she told me I was stupid. I didn't call her any names. I gave my opinion. When the disrespect hit, it's going to hit harder. Don't disrespect me.
The only thing hitting harder is your clogged arteries.
Lady, yours may be clogged because you don't have insurance to go to the doctor and check. I
I
just
told
had
you to watch the regularly, boo. Shout out to Medicaid.
I'm
Thank ya.
I'm healthier at 50 than I was at
Thank
45.
you.
Thank
Go to the
you.
doctor, boo. And do. Shout out to that good Bama cure. Because they weren't about to be taking no $300 out my check for no insurance. I told them no. Decline. I'll stay on the Medicaid. So yeah, what? You can get back to your court case, Bella.
Well, no. So again, you are the one on the docket. So jurors, is there anything that? Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you, Lynn. Is there anything that y'all want to ask Trina while she is in the panel? This is y'all opportunity. In the
Time to
courtroom,
ask.
yeah, in the courtroom, we do respect the precinct. We respect the Kingdom, Eric, aka the Jerry Springer Show, Susu, and then we respect all platforms over here on this side. So we understand that the precinct, they don't want to have conflict of interest. They may have their people come over here, but I mean, we don't want to compromise the court. So we have a mutual understanding. Most hated, are you here to speak on behalf of the JJs? Or are you just here to be a juror? You still on mute, most hated. You okay over there? You trying to find the mute? What we doing? Okay, yeah, I think he's struggling over there. Any other jurors? Is there anything that he wants that y'all want to add? Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to leave the conversation up to y'all, the jurors, the people. The bottom line, I will ask this question. Trina, you did make a good point when you said that this side of the app has been desensitized to a lot of things that's been happening over here in general. Do y'all, as the people, eventually seeing things going back to the way it used to be? And what I mean by that is serious situations not being taken so light. They're not being like dark humor, disrespect that you can't come back from. Do y'all see it going back to the way it used to be over here? Red, yes. Blue, no.
I'm gonna say no.
There are possibility things can go back to the way it used to be.
I think
Red,
no.
yes, no. Okay, why do you think no, Trina?
I look at it like beef in the hood, right? The elders be wanting the young ones to stop. But the young ones feel like I done lost too many homies for it to stop. It's too many of us who feel like, oh, y'all didn't care when it was me, so I'm not gonna care when it was y'all. It's gone too far for too many people. Kids that got brought up. People, deceased family members that got brought up. So it's always gonna be somebody that's like, I don't care how you feel because it happens to me.
And believe it or not, that's a fair argument.
So are you saying, Bella, that, well, two things. Are we desensitized? If we were desensitized, you wouldn't be having court. We're not desensitized. That's why we call out and clock it when people are doing wrong at the time that they're doing it. Y'all keep adding stuff to the conversation. There's a way that you argue. You don't argue by bringing up the past because the past should have been addressed in the past. So if we continue to address it, I don't think it's being desensitized. I think people using that other people have done it as an excuse to continue in their own bad behavior. That's how I see it.
That's funny to hear from you, because you also say, but when y'all reading, when y'all in other people's business, it's all fine, but when Drop do it, oh, when y'all going up, I've heard you say that so many times, so that's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Okay, so you basically saying she's a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, for sure. We know that though. We know that.
I don't bring up what nobody do to me. I stand on business. If I did something, I said I did it. I accept it. I'm either going to apologize, and after apologizing, I'm not going to retract that apology by complaining for having to apologize. I may say what someone has done to me if we are having a back.
Oh, so you do say that? Because you just said you didn't.
If me and that person are having a back and forth.
Well, you and Diamond haven't had a back and forth for a while now.
Me and that
and
person.
You always bring up Diamond.
Me and that person is having an issue. I'm going to stand on that issue.
Oh, Diamond's been ignoring you for a while.
If me and a person is having an issue, I'm going to stand on that issue. And I'm going to stand on the issue. I'm not going to go back and say, well, somebody else did this to somebody else. That's irrelevant to my issue with the person.
You do it all the time.
Nothing to do what somebody else, what HB did with Braid King has nothing to do with my issue with Diamond. So somebody else's behavior towards somebody else, I'm going to stand on my issue. I don't have to say it.
You don't do that though.
10 weeks ago, Trina did something to such and such. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to my
time.
Just like she's doing right now. She's bringing up my and Diamond issue that's irrelevant to this case. What she does is deflect from the conversation and the issue. Period. That's all we're saying.
Like you.
You see what I'm saying? I should be able to say what I have to say, and it has nothing to do with.
So are the comments deflecting because they're agreeing?
We're talking about the context of this case.
Drop, but you mentioned her daughter, and that had nothing to do with this.
Huh?
We were arguing. She didn't have to call me. She didn't have to call me ignorant or stupid or whatever the term that she used. I brought again. When I have an issue with that person, we're going to go back and forth to do what we have to do. I didn't bring up her issue. That's what I'm saying. This was a case about her, and she called me stupid, so gloves off.
And I still think that.
Two different situations.
Okay. Last question. I'm going to ask you, Trina.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask the jurors, and then I'm going to ask the audience, aka the jury, the people. Trina, do you think there'll be genuine resolve with you and AJ? Whereas though in the future, y'all not going to look back on this moment and throw it in each other's face? Do you think there will be genuine resolve?
As of right now, no.
Okay. Drop queen.
I think people just need to stop going back and being friends with Trina because she end up treating them the same way every time. It's consistent. She continues.
You're saying Trina the problem.
Everybody. Yeah, she falls out with everybody. They can make up and then she finds a reason to fall out with them again. She walks around on 10 with her friends. That's not a friend to me.
Drop was on the morning show, got kicked out. Kiana show, got kicked out.
He kicked out of Kiana's show. You and I. You see what I'm saying? So we're here talking about a case. So she's making my point. I didn't get kicked out of a Kiana show. You're a liar. You're a liar. I never got kicked out of Kiana's show. So stop lying. When you stop bringing up other people's issues and just address your issues, you'll be able to see that mirror won't have so much smoke on it. Now you've gone to lying.
Oh. I love irritating y'all.
Okay. Silent Angel.
First, I want to say, friendship takes years, and you can't be somebody's friend in 5, 6 months, a year, 2 years. You are put in categories. You are not my friend if I've known you for 2 years. No way. Number two is Trina and AJ gonna still go at it for a while. Trina might decide, okay, let's move on to somebody or something else. And that's all I got to say.
Silent Angel.
So you do see there being a resolve? Oh no. Okay, sorry.
No, I
Okay.
do not see a resolve right now.
Okay,
Because it's
gotcha.
still fresh. But
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Most hated?
Well, with Debo Whoopi Goldberg, I think that's a no for me. She can argue, she can do whatever she wants. She's gonna do the same damn thing. Just argue, and yap her mouth. So that's a no. Bella, back to you.
Well, damn, why she had to be Whoopi Goldberg? But all right, receipts only.
We have seen people fall out time and time again on this app and make up. So in due time, I believe they will resolve it. There's nothing that can be fixed.
Jaw dropper.
No, no one's friends on this app. And time again, people keep showing us. So I don't know. Whether they fix it or not, they're showing that there's no loyalty here. 'Cause I ain't doing this to my friend on the app.
Well, I don't want y'all to get it confused. There's some people on the app that are more loyal than the people you've known in your real life. Don't
Sure.
ever.
And in our real lives, people do fucked up shit. Let's not pretend. Like, you get what I mean? We get on this app and we act so shocked. No, there are fucked up people in real life.
And so all I'm saying is we can't put real life people on a pedestal like they ain't worse. So I'm gonna leave it up to the audience, and then we're gonna move on. Do y'all see resolve with Trina and AJ? Red, yes. Blue, no. Do y'all see resolve? Red, yes. Blue, no. I don't know. I think the audience not buying that make up the breakup theory. Mm. Oh, the bailiff said they will have fake resolve and fall out again. Kel's in the audience. Does anyone ever really resolve anything that didn't come from a genuine place? Hey, whoa, Kels. You ate that. Is there resolve when it's genuine? If it's genuine, it would be. I'll put it that way. Absolutely. I ain't resolving shit that was malicious. I ain't got nothing for you. You get nothing. You do some malicious shit to me and then think we're gonna have a resolve?
Bella, that's what I was about to say. Now, if I'm personalizing it and I'm making it about being in the street, hell no. We not resolving nothing. Mm-mm.
So, I'm a firm believer. You did it. Stand on it. Good luck to you. So, it looks like the audience is saying the same thing. Hey, in the words of lovely Lady T, up and stuck. And on that note, child, we are going to get into this next case.